Okay.
I grew up listening to reggae music because actually my uncle introduced me to reggae music.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
When I
Yeah.
was very young.
Yeah.
Because even the environment where I grew up, the reason why we used to call it Little Jamaica, it was because reggae music was big in
No-
Kimberley.
No chale matekwane.
Neditsha brag. Neditsha. Goed, isenganyane. Varum potata.
So if we didn't smoke Motagwa areas.
Reggae music in South Africa, it is still a niche market. However, it is growing. Every day it is going fast. And today I'm proud that when you open your TV, your music channels, you will find a South African dancehall music video playing. You understand? And when you sometimes listen to radio, you will hear a South African reggae or dancehall artist playing. Now we are winning awards. We've got summer awards winners, we've got nominees, we've got so much that makes us fit into the music industry. And yeah, we are getting big. It's growing. Number one, I don't even want to entertain their things because na ngathwasa kudala and na I respected Bongakabaka.
Yeah.
That is why you'll never see me imposing this thing in your face or going on as if I don't do that. I don't do that. And if it works for them, let it work for them. But for me, I still hold it the way I was taught. Bongaka was never something for TV. It was never something for fame. It was never something for, what it is, presented right now.
Yo, what's up, good people? It is aboard the BlackAG. Mr. It is what it is, if you know where to know. Welcome yet on another episode of Donning Experience with the BlackAG. Man, today's a different day, and it's a good damn to say. My goodness me, slung. It's an awesome day. In studio today we have Pepsin. I didn't say Pepsi, but I said Pepsin. Good morning, my brother. How are you?
My guy.
You good?
I'm good. You good?
I
heard you say it's another beautiful episode, another beautiful day.
Yeah, it's a
with
beautiful
a beautiful
day.
episode.
It's a
We're gonna have
beautiful
one.
day.
Yeah?
Every day is a beautiful day for me. Understand? Like I tackle
No bad days.
No, man. At times I feel like
you like me, man.
You just gotta tackle those bad negativity or bad energy with the good energy.
Yeah.
With the positive energy. Understand?
What I normally do is I package the bad energies, all of them, and then I just put them in a bag. Throw them in the on the moving, on the flowing river.
Oh.
And just move. And then I stay with the good energies. People like yourself.
You see what I mean?
Good energies, man. Yeah.
No, man, guys, there's no bad energy here. If you come with bad energy,
I can feel it, man. I can actually feel it. When I step in,
yeah,
I actually move with energies, right?
Oh,
so
like me.
Yeah, I move with energy. So when I stepped in here, it's like wow, and it's not just the energy, man.
Okay.
I'm in love with your studio.
Thank you.
I'm in love with the studio.
Thank you.
This I can't stop talking about it. This is too nice.
Okay, it's just
simple, but really nice.
Thank you, Pepsin.
Hola.
Welcome to Donning Experience. Welcome.
No, thanks for having me.
Good to have you here, man.
Yeah.
Having you on the heated seat.
Is this a heated seat?
We don't know what's gonna go down.
Wow.
At the moment, it's still a bit cold. When you start a car, those big engines, cold start, then leave it to warm up.
All right.
Then when it's on the road, it's just heating up.
All right.
Getting there.
let's go, my guy. Let's go. Let's move.
So, just tell us, who is Pepsin?
The original RaggaMuffin Pepsin, yeah, up on the microphone. Tak! Yeah, man, it's me that. Pepsin is just, born Tebogo Montse.
Okay.
Kemosoto, grew up in Kimberley. And then I've always loved music.
Oh, okay.
I've always loved the arts, from martial arts to soccer to music. And, music I just got stuck with music, or music got stuck with me. Music chose me, actually. So came to Gauteng province, after matric in, around 24 years ago or something. Yeah.
Ooh, okay. don't want to expose myself.
Yeah, no,
4 years
I
ago.
know. So ever
He
since
says he know.
I've been in, no, I can see you.
But what can you see?
I don't know, trust me. So I've been in Gauteng province running things,
Yeah.
in Gauteng province, I've been so many things, stayed in so many places in Gauteng province. So yeah, man. Other than that, I'm just a musician who does dancehall music, and I do traditional music. I do actually, you cannot box me, but right now I'm known as the guy, for dancehall music in South Africa.
Hey, so when you say we cannot box, it means any genre can kill it.
My guy, I kill everything.
Even the piano genre.
I kill.
Seriously?
I kill everything. Give me a beat, we move.
Wow, this is nice. This is nice.
So I can never be boxed.
But okay, so you say you're doing what's this? Dancehall music.
Dancehall, yeah.
But we're in a country or we're in a continent that's not that dominating.
Yeah.
As you know, what's dominating too much is your piano, you name them.
Yeah.
Understand? So then how do you blend in? Like what makes you unique and what makes people to love your music?
Listen, that's the reason why I'm actually doing dancehall music, because it is so niche. It's got a niche market, and I'm trying to bring it back, because dancehall music used to be big in South Africa.
Yeah.
Through the likes of Boom Shaka, Abashante, Bongo Muffin, and the likes. Dancehall music was big. In actual fact, every genre that was in South Africa wanted to blend in with dancehall.
Oh, okay.
They wanted to fuse their music, whether it was Kwaito, jazz, it was R&B. They always wanted to have a dancehall act in it, right? So now something happened in the past, and it died. It went down. So we are trying to bring it back, and that's what we are representing. We're trying to bring it back with the glitz and the glam, so that it again fits in within the entertainment industry. Not just in the music industry, in the entertainment industry of South Africa, so that it can also be represented, internationally from South Africa.
When you say we and who?
Well, the other soldiers, man. There's many of us. There's many of us that are doing dancehall music. Yeah. And we just trying to get platforms like this to actually expose us, to expose the many of us that are there representing dancehall music. So thanks for having me, so that I can, this is a nice platform for me to talk about dancehall music.
This song, when was it Tembise was performing it at Metro Music Awards, it's about time.
That you see that?
Listen to Boom Shaka.
Those are the songs that actually inspired this whole thing.
That song, I love that song even now. I still jam it and be like,
it's a classic, man.
It's one of the greatest. So
it's classic.
I thought it was Kwaito. So now, okay.
Nah,
I'm
man,
learning.
it was Kwaito fused with dancehall, because there's a guy there, one of my inspirations, the guy that inspires me, Junior Dread.
Okay.
When he comes in there, then you can feel the switch.
Wow.
Then you can feel the switch that, wow, are we in Jamaica or where are we?
Oh, okay. I know what you're talking about right now. It's like this song, Titus Scoopers Figures was in. It's still part of the genre.
It's part of the genre. That's dancehall. What Jasid is doing there. He's also one of the the people that I respect in the genre. When he comes in, then everything switches. Everything switches. You ask yourself, and what he does there, that is dancehall. That is Ragga. And then they used to call it the gong. You understand?
And that voice, I love it. Like his voice, man, and what he does, man. Yeah. You can feel like this person is doing it for love, not for fame.
I am telling you. Those guys, and that is why we got so inspired from what they were doing. Because, back then, Komakasi, back in Kimberley, because I was one of the few that understood that type of music. And I was one of the few that was actually doing it. So people used to think that I am crazy. People didn't understand, even including my own family. My grandmother, my mom would tell me, because they didn't understand. And then, you know, that there was a time where I started doubting myself as well
Yeah.
to say, am I actually crazy or what's happening here? But when Boom Shaka came out, when Abashante came out, when Bongo Muffin came out,
yeah.
it was just a confirmation for me to say, happy I get these guys are doing what I've always
Wanted to do.
and they are actually doing it well. It's actually the right explanation to my parents. And you know, if they ask me what is it that I'm doing, because they used to call it Music Wako Africa.
Oh.
Music Wako Africa, ho tla ho hlantsha o, you know. And then, but when they came out, then that's
Yeah.
when, you know, I could then explain what I actually want to do is what these guys are doing.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So then, what made you to proceed with this career?
The love of it.
Yeah, in adulthood.
Um,
Because you know, some people when they reach the stage of adulthood and be like, I used to do this back then, but now you know I'm growing.
Sure.
It's like especially you, someone in your shoes who's a family man, who's a husband and a father.
Yeah.
Be like, I cannot do this anymore. I just have to get something so that I can focus on my family and support my family.
You know, it's like asking Yuma Sikela why he was still making music. You know, music is there. Once the bug has you, you know, you can't leave it or it can't leave you. So the love of music is actually what makes me push this thing, because the same way that I was inspired by the ones that inspired me.
Yeah.
I want to also motivate the young child from Kokasi who wants to not just to do dancehall or reggae or ragga, but any young child who wants to make music, who is a musician, not to give up, you know, and certainly age must not make you or force you to give up on what your destiny is, because we are all here for a purpose, and, you know, we have to serve our purpose according to what, you know, the Lord has given us. You know, it's a talent. You can't just leave the talent like that. So I think that is exactly what is pushing me to still be doing what I'm doing now, because I need to inspire. I need to see change in the young people, especially from the, you know, the black hoods, where where the struggle is real, where you can't even you know, take care of your own talent. You understand? So I just want to make sure that this boy or this young girl, they don't give up, because I did not give up.
Nice, interesting story.
Yeah, man.
So then we in South Africa. We're talking about two genres that you're doing, which is reggae and dancehall.
Yeah.
And as far as I know, those genres are not originated in South Africa, or they're not from South Africa.
Yeah.
In South Africa, we have your Kwaito, which is your late Brown Dash, understand, your
My
Alaska,
my guy.
you see your TKZ.
That's where we're from,
Like,
man.
you mentioned them, understand?
Yeah.
But you decided to be like, no, I won't go for Kwaito, understand? I want to go for dancehall and reggae.
Yeah.
What made you to be interested to be in this music genre?
Yeah. So I grew up listening to music.
Okay.
I grew up listening to reggae music because actually my uncle introduced me to reggae music.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
When I was very young.
Yeah.
Because, you know, even the environment where I grew up, you know, the reason why we used to call it Little Jamaica, it was because reggae music was big in Kimberley.
No Chalimatekwan.
Eh, neditjha, bro. Neditjha. Goed, dis nganyane. Warm potata.
So if we didn't smoke Motagwa area.
Yeah, man, I actually remember, you know, my uncle actually smoking, because I was not allowed to smoke then because I was young.
Okay.
But he would smoke and, you know, take a deep puff and blow it into my face, you know, blow it into my mouth. And yeah. And then from there, you know, we just listened to reggae music. And
you high, I guess we're high by the time.
But, you know, the homeworks were done nicely, eh? I was an 8 student, man. I was an 8 student. Always number 1, number 2, I never, you know, I was always between number 1 and number 5 in school. Yeah. So, but anyway, my uncle inspired me, and from there, he introduced me to reggae music, and I introduced him to dancehall music, because the time where I started hearing, you know, your Shaba Ranks, Shaggy, Koti Ranks, you know, Yellow Man, you know, that I was now more drawn to that side of reggae music. when he was listening to your Peter Tosh, your Bob Marley's, your, Lucky Dube.
Lucky Dube, yeah.
And so I started there. And then I moved to dancehall. And then I introduced him to dancehall.
Wow.
And he was like, yeah, Bafana. So he used to call me Bafana. I was like, yeah, uncle. Let's see who's got the wickedest tunes, man. Are you or me?
Yeah, the entire computer got to choose. Like, it has been there from a long time ago.
It's been. I used to compete with my uncle.
Okay.
I used to compete with my uncle, through cassettes. He had like a huge collection of LPs. He used to have a huge collection of cassettes, and that's where even myself, I've been a collector of music.
So since you say they're in Kimberley, or where you used to stay, Little Jamaica,
man.
I love that.
Yeah.
So you're from that hood whereby everyone is listening to reggae.
Yeah.
And
the majority.
Let me just put that. And weed, obviously, it's the culture. It's part of the culture.
It was.
I want to ask, have you tried getting on weed and smoke?
Yes. I quit smoking weed 10 years ago. Actually,
What?
Not 10 years ago. I think 13 years ago.
You quit it?
Yeah. And
What made you to quit?
I've been clean ever since. So I realized that, sometimes when you realize that you need a change in your life,
Yeah.
and, you're looking at your health deteriorating,
okay.
and you're looking at certain things. Not that weed is bad.
Yeah.
But, it could be good for you, for your body, and it's not good for my body or my system. You understand? So I realized that it's actually not good for me at the time for smoking.
Okay.
Yeah, that is why I started, instead of smoking, I started drinking it, boiling it and drink and doing other stuff with it for health purposes.
So aren't you being high on another level now? Drinking
Differently,
weed?
though. Differently. Differently.
So
Differently. Not like you, man. Not like you. Differently.
No.
So when you are high and flying and freaking like, you're, my energy is still there, but I'm high. I'm high.
So you just sip, like, you just drinking weed?
I do, but for health purposes, like
yeah, I've heard that
Yeah.
it helps when it comes to health and all that.
Yeah.
But the question, because being high on I just imagine myself just having a cup of weed.
But yeah, man, I don't smoke anymore.
Okay.
And yeah, we're moving like that.
Then how good are you in dancing reggae?
I am the original RaggaMuffin. So there's no other like me. There's no other like myself. That's why we call it Mzansi Reggae and Dancehall. And right now, honestly speaking, I am unmatched.
So
when it comes to giving out production, and I'm not saying this because I'm being boastful, or this is the truth.
No. We understand.
Yeah, this is the truth.
We understand.
I am the dancehall artist right now. RaggaMuffin, original, straight out of Maximum Stylez.
So you the new Don Lucky Dube, I can say, Bob Marley. Mixture of that.
In dancehall, I don't want to take the credit, from my elders, because those are the people that inspired me. I don't want to put myself in their shoes.
In their shoes, yeah.
Because I still want to look at them or think of them and feel inspired and feel the love. You understand? So, but what I'm saying is, right now, I am the RaggaMuffin, and there's no one who can step in my shoes right now.
I became confused when you stepped in.
Yeah.
Stepped in, like, okay, Pepsin is coming. Oh, okay, fine. It's a reggae artist. I was like, oh, okay, fine. Where did God? I was like, oh.
When the dreadlock.
What's happening here?
I always get that question.
Yeah? Or maybe I'm high without smoking. What's happening?
I saw the confusion in your face. Like, he's high. It's either he's way too confused or he's high.
I was like, no, man. Hence, I called Kinele. I was like, yeah, hey, come, Bruce, come here. Somebody come here.
I feel you.
Like, I'm not confused there. I'm not mixing artists.
Listen. This is what I always get.
Yeah.
So my image and what I do.
Yeah.
it's not to confuse people, but it's to educate people differently. To say,
Oh, okay.
reggae music is not all about
Dreadlocks.
or wearing red, gold, and green all the time, or, saying the same things, as if we've got, 5 words in our vocab.
Yeah.
It's not always about having to say Jah, Selassie, Babylon, and this and that. No, it's not about that. Reggae music is it's music like any other genre. So if you ask me if I'm Rastafarian, I am not Rastafarian, but I'm Rasta. You understand? Because there's my personality, the person that my being is, the works that I do are works of Ras. Which is the higher power, which is the head, the God. You understand? I am godly. You understand? So that is why I would say I am Rasta. But am I Rastafarian? No.
So do you eat meat? Because
I eat meat, man. I eat meat to the max. I eat meat. Yeah. Because I'm a lion.
Because I've always said to say Rastafarians don't eat meat.
No, that's a personal choice. And that is not eating meat or not eating meat has got nothing to do with Rasta. Yeah. It's got nothing to do with Rasta. I mean, it's a personal choice.
Because I have a friend back then, he ventured into being a Rasta.
Yeah.
So he's like, yo, my G, I don't eat meat anymore.
I don't eat flesh. What?
I don't eat flesh. I eat, your vegetables and whatsoever. My friend was like, nigga, you crazy. Tell him I was like, you crazy, man. Like, how can you leave meat? Something that's so nice.
Listen, some food are not good for your body depending on your body type.
The body type, yeah, true. Yeah.
Eating vegetables is good for some people.
Yeah.
But it's also not good for some people according to your body type. And eating meat is the same thing. So it's a choice and it's a preference.
I hope everyone will be watching this. I'm first of all just spinach in jalo. Still good for
But yeah, man. Otherwise, I'm just we are trying to reintroduce dancehall music, in a very different way, in a way that says we can also fit into the business of and the economy when it comes to the entertainment in South Africa. We can contribute positively, and you can play now a DJ Maphorisa song, and then you play my song, and then you still dance the same way, And we also want to show the likes of both DJ Maphorisa, Bokabza, that we are available for collaborations. We are available to work. We must not be sidelined and Ali. You understand? We don't want to be Bali. We don't want to be those ones. We want to be included as well. We want to say music is music. Let it be big. Let's go back to collaborations. Let's go back to loving each other and working together. You understand? There are young artists, very young, talented artists that are coming through, with fresh minds, looking fresh, looking dope and all that. You understand? So let's welcome them into the industry. Let's welcome them into, the success of our industry.
Hey, Dawning Experience is sponsored by DreamStream. If you'd like to support us directly and gain ad-free version of our episodes, click on the link below.
How broad is reggae music and dancehall music in South Africa? And obviously the people who are watching or listening wherever they are, saying that I want to go to one of the events because of, like, we have a lot of Amapiano events whereby previously your Major League, they hosted different DJs. Now we have Shimza hosting your Afro music, which is having different DJs. Your Sun Al, you mentioned them. And we have your hip hop events.
I remember your movements, man.
Back to the city. Understand? Yeah. So now let's talk about reggae and dancehall. How broad is it and where can we get it?
I'm saying big ups to the likes of, Lioness Production.
Yeah.
For hosting big festival, events like your Catch a Fire.
Okay.
That event is big and it's including, your MTVs, big productions and, big sponsors and all that.
Yeah.
That's how we are introducing Mzansi reggae music as well, Yeah. And we've got Maximum Styles Records, with the glitz and the glam events that they are doing, representing reggae and dancehall music, every time. And then also, we've got sound systems like your Ika Mouse, your gigs, where they actually give out their sound system for events so that, reggae music can be represented well. Also, big ups to the young people, that are coming in with their new talents and their new styles of making reggae and dancehall music, because now it is relatable to you, just the ordinary person who doesn't know anything about reggae music.
Yeah.
They are presenting it differently now, you understand? And also, reggae music in South Africa, it is still a niche market. However, it is growing. Every day it is going fast. And today, I'm proud that when you open your TV, your music channels, you will find a South African dancehall music video playing, you understand? And when you sometimes listen to radio, you will hear a South African reggae or dancehall artist playing. Now we are winning awards. We've got summer awards winners, we've got nominees, we've got, we've got so much that, makes us fit into the music industry. And yeah, we are getting big, it's growing.
I thought you would come with a trophy.
I should have. I blame my manager. Cloud. Cloud. Dog, you should have told me that I must come with the award. We've got young people like
Cloud. Blame. Cloud. Blame.
I blame you.
No, blame.
And when I'm sitting here, you are sitting with a 2-time award winner. And then you are sitting with a summer nominee company representative. Our company actually won an award through a young boy, very talented boy. His name is BlackAG. We are now sitting with an award in our office for the summers. We've been nominees 4 times consecutively.
Then how did that benefit you?
The exposure.
Yeah.
The exposure. Unfortunately, when you need to, sometimes as an artist, you need to expose yourself to better platforms, right? And for me, the fact that I'm sitting here with you, it's because you got my profile, and then you were interested in talking to me.
Yeah.
You understand? For me, it is a benefit. It is what the award brought to me.
Oh.
And now, for me, by sitting with you here, it means there's other opportunities that might arise from this.
That might arise, yeah. True.
You understand?
Yeah.
So for me, that is what the nominees and the awards brought. And it is up to me to see how I can work in terms of benefits. You understand? Am I going to get a new collabo now with Kabza? I wish that he can see this. Do you understand? And am I going to get new opportunities for being an ambassador of something? I wish they can see this. You understand? Because I came here to say, we are here and I am here. Invest in me. Invest in what I do.
What I do, yeah.
You understand? Invest in this genre that I'm representing, because there's nothing wrong with that. Actually, your investment are in safe hands. You understand? So this is I'm representing Mzansi Reggae and Dancehall right now.
So when you say you wish Kabza can see this, you want Amapiano and reggae like that mix to accommodate everybody right now.
But dog, I want that. Even if it's not with me, but with a young reggae and dancehall artist. I want that. Like, can you imagine dancehall on top of piano?
Or maybe your Afro music.
I'm telling you.
Like what Shimza is doing, like you featuring Shimza.
I'm telling you. I am telling you.
I just wish they say this. I wish they say this.
Yo, Kabza, Maporiza. Yeah, man.
Shimza.
Yeah, man. Don't sleep on this on this genre, man. We are good now. If you thought we were not good that time, we are good now. Work with us. Look at us.
I love the confidence. Then we're moving now.
Yeah.
The train is moving. Guys, Pepsi is not just a Pepsin. Oh, Pepsi.
My followers did sharp.
Holy manager.
Watch out.
So, Pepsin, it's not just a reggae and a dancehall artist.
Yeah.
At the very same time, he's a spiritual person.
Yep.
Hey,
Yeah.
going to the spiritual part now. Like, when were you initiated to be a traditional healer?
Many years ago. I've been actually from home where I grew up. My grandmother was one of the biggest healers,
Okay.
in South Africa.
Yeah.
Yeah, in South Africa. Those years. So my grandmother used to love working with me. Sending me hore Tebogo tsamonka eng o itule onke setlhare se o kopantshele eng o lo tshasa motho le kapo ha ke nkuele ha itla kwano o e hlabe kapo o etse eng kapisa semangmang. So that's how I was trained.
Oh, no, I see.
Yeah.
That's how you discovered that you're a traditional healer.
Yes, but then I didn't know. I didn't know all of that. My grandmother knew. I didn't see it. That thing irritated the hell out of me because I wanted to go play soccer. I wanted to go and do martial arts.
Yeah.
But my grandmother did not want me to do all these things. She wanted me here. You understand? And then I grew up, came to Joburg after matric. I was very excited to say, I'm no longer doing that now. Now I can be me. And then I was a model. I was doing extras on TV. I was doing this.
You did everything.
I was that hot guy,
Yeah, you did everything now.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
You did everything.
Everything. So, and then from there, that's when the calling started. Saying, "Hey, Baba,
how did it start? How did you know what's now I'm being called for this?
I knew it, and then I was avoiding it. And for that, bro, I want to tell you that when God wants you, when God is calling, you have to respond. If you don't respond, He will, push you to that by, taking everything away from you. I lost everything. I lost, number one, I lost my job. I lost my marriage, or what was it? My engagement. I lost everything. My cars, my apartments, everything.
Oh, that's bad.
It was bad. I lost my friends. I lost everything that, that was of value of me. And then now that, because the situation was that bad, I then had to check. My aunt actually told me, hey, what's I really check our words. And then I went with my aunt, and then they told me, but you know what your problem is. Tsamaya ulo twasa, and then you did not lose everything. Once you do this thing, your ancestors have, you're going to get everything 7 times, that you are crying for. And that time I'm like, I don't want, I want money.
Right now, I have 2 questions that will cause chaos and trouble.
Yeah.
But let me be a troublemaker.
Be it.
And be a troublemaker. The first one. There's this thing that's going on now in the country.
Yeah.
Understand? And I won't mention names, you know them.
Yeah. I call them by names though.
Hey.
You said you wanted to cause trouble. Call them by names.
Hey, this trouble will come to me. Like this social media sangomas that are on social media, they find them or to get them as sangomas, or they're just doing the darkness things that's dodgy.
Number one, I don't even want to entertain their things because, na ngatwasa kudala, and na I respected bongakabaka.
Yeah.
That is why you'll never see me imposing this thing in your face, or going on as if I don't do that. I don't do that, and if it works for them, let it work for them. But for me, I still hold it the way I was taught. Bongaka was never something for TV. It was never something for fame. It was never something for, what it is, presented right now. It was never that. So these people that are doing this thing, Bongaka right now, I don't want to, and even now, I won't want to encourage anyone to. I get worried. If you say you are going for initiation, I get worried. I'm thinking to myself, what are you going to do there? Are you going to get the help? Are you going just to destroy your life even further? Are you going to learn, or are you going to just swim into this river of confusion? You understand what I'm saying? So I don't want to entertain that, and I don't like what is happening right now. Kabongaka, I don't like it at all. And I don't want to engage in it. I don't want to be part of it.
So, let me ask.
Yeah.
You're just a traditional healer. You heal people from being sick.
Yeah.
Awuthwalisa abantu wena.
Nope. I don't do that.
Oh, wow.
Nah, I'm a spiritual healer.
Oh, okay.
I'm a spiritual healer.
So you thwalisa abantu.
I don't know that. I don't know that. But however, you know, there's always a dark side and the light. So you, as a person, you choose, and I choose the light.
The light side.
Yeah, and I'm good with that. I've got a very good connection with my ancestors, with my God, and I would like it to stay like that.
The time when you started the journey,
yeah,
guys, forgive me. Those who are watching, and don't forgive me because this is a podcast, so I'm allowed to say anything at any given time, right?
There's no rules here.
Thank you. So you being in the journey of a single no chama boy.
Yeah.
Our ish, but this one. My question is, in that initiation time or before initiation, knowing that you have a calling now, you lost everything. Were you allowed to
I was living the life, man. I only stopped living my life when I had nothing, because the life that I was living required me to have money and required me to be, to be fleshy and everything. But then because I didn't have that, that's when it didn't matter anymore. But I lived my life. And right now, I'm a married man. I've got a family. I've got my babies. And I'm living a life again, and happier, actually, and more safer. And, thanks to my wife for always being patient with me. Thanks to my wife for always encouraging me to be a better person and to find the better version of myself. And, I've got my kids that are inspiring me every day, that are motivating me to be the father that I am today and being the husband that I am today. And that's what matters to me right now and nothing else.
Okay, so now we're about to cut some of the things short because time. Before NJ, the face, when they say abadala, they don't like it when the kids go out. But abadala, they don't like it when the kids go out because of now they don't maintain the spiritual gift. Is it true?
That's not true, man. For me, that's not true because it has never stopped me. I've always been a performer. I go to clubs.
Yeah.
I go to parties. Actually, being a spiritual person does not mean you must stop living your life. Your ancestors don't choose you to be a slave. Your ancestors choose you to go and represent them everywhere, right, in the right way.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know why I'm asking this?
Yeah.
Now we're moving to spiritual side. I'm a spiritual person also.
Yeah.
You understand? Obviously, khona indawo like moya kuzo. You don't love crowd, uyasindelo. You just feel this heaviness.
That's true.
Because there's mixed type of energy.
That's true.
So they don't say it regarding that thing because you get up mixing with some bad energies, bad vibes and everything that really affects you spiritually and personally. So maybe, I don't know.
Man, for you to know that there's a problem, you need to find the problem and address it because now you have experienced it or you know it. So if you don't go and be seen that, how will you know that there's that feeling that you need to heal someone from or you need to heal yourself from? So if you're now sitting and saying, I'm not going to go to a club, I'm not going to go to a party, and what if the people that you need to heal are there? How are they going to find you? Or how are you going to find them? People like blaming amadlozi. People like blaming or doing things in the name of abadala bati. How can your ancestor says you must not go and work? Are they expecting you to sit down or to come a person that comes and consult with the 300 rand or 150?
Hey,
are you going to live off that? And Abanye will be saying,
first time hearing
no,
this.
Abadala don't want me to work for Umlungu. Abadala don't want me to run. Then what do they want you to do? What did they give you this gift for? And if you are sitting at one place saying, because these people must find you must find them.
Today I've said it all. Thank you. Today you have said it all. Thank you.
Baska tshilafatsa bongaka, man, and give people the wrong impression. There's nothing like that.
The word is out and the word is clear. Then how do you balance between both the gift and the talent, which is the music side and the spiritual life?
I don't even have to balance it because it's balanced already. This is me.
Oh.
This is me, and I cannot be any other thing. So that is I don't have to find a way of balancing it because it's balanced already.
Last two questions.
Yeah.
And we out of here. I've seen your profile.
Yeah.
There are some community work you have done.
Yeah.
And what made you to lend a helping hand in the community? What made you be like, no, I want to help the community now?
It's God.
It's God.
It's God. I'm here for a purpose. And the purpose became clearer that I am here to help people. And I'm here to help people through. I am here to actually tell people about God and show people who God is through the works that I am doing. Because what I'm doing, it's very simple. It's godly. I am helping people, and I'm not helping people because I want a prize after. I help people because God says I must help you.
Guys, but it's just time. But I'm enjoying this interview. I'm enjoying this show. But go. Yo.
Go. But I always have this problem because whenever I'm in interviews, the time is always a problem because
and the energy is good.
Always.
Yeah.
And people wants to get more from me. But anyway, still, time is time. Let's respect it.
I guess we're going to have part 2. We're going to have part 2 for this. But anyway, good people, this is a dawning experience with the BlackAG. Please do me this favor or do us this favor. Subscribe, watch, like, share, and comment. And guess what? Like and just follow us on Instagram. After liking or subscribing and watching, you can tag us and you might win a bottle of champagne or a bottle of wine. And guess what? I will deliver it myself to you. I don't care where you're at, but I'll deliver the bottle myself to you. So just do us that favor. But as for us, as for now, kiri and out. Sahamba. Tako.